Hey guys, where to start? I think I'll start with we're talking about the conspiracy theory of conditioned programming. Conditioned programming is people who say things like, oh, well, for months before the 9/11 attacks, cartoons were showing kids buildings being blown up in order to prepare them for the planned event of 9/11 that they knew were happening. They knew were happening. Um, but also, conditioned programming is something that they say about Star Trek and Star Wars, that there are aliens among us, and movies like Men in Black, shows like Stargate, they're preparing us for the reality that we will one day be made aware of, that there are aliens, right? And what I'm seeing that is parallel to those type of thoughts on the internet this week is fear of a movie called Songbird. Now, in the movie Songbird, there is a pandemic, much like COVID-19, but it's called COVID-23, right? And these people are 4 years into their lockdown, right? And I've made my opinion about how long the lockdowns could last, or how long this is going to be affecting us. But this movie started production like 9 months ago, and they've made a film, and it's got special effects by Michael Bay. Like it's going to be a thing, and it's going to be released in 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, we're going to see this movie on demand if you want to watch it. And yeah, there are some scenes in the trailer that lead me to believe that it's a fight against the people who are going to try to use the virus to oppress you, or go too far in their oppression of you in response to the virus. And yeah, I think the worst of it is a message, an automated message telling someone, don't dare try to leave your house or you will be shot on sight. And I think there's a certain level of responsibility that is lacking in the people who decided to make such a movie. I mean, I believe in freedom of speech and all that, but this is, uh, a high budget movie from Hollywood studios that is about, in my book, the same level of propaganda as Dinesh D'Souza's uh, 2016 Obama's America, which, by the way, we didn't get into things as crappy as what Dinesh D'Souza's movie predicted until the fourth year of Trump's presidency. So there's that. But yeah, this movie definitely is going to give a lot of people fuel to their fears. And in that respect, it's prescient, but at the same time, it is. It's as if they have no knowledge of how some movies become rallying cries for terrorists, domestic terrorists. And I would say this goes far worse than, say, Red Dawn, where every gun nut in America has probably seen the movie Red Dawn and the remake, and They probably think that the original is so much better, but um, basically, it's it's really irresponsible of them to make it, right? But aside from adding to the fears of those possibly domestic terrorists in America who are going to be protesting lockdowns and plotting to kidnap governors and shooting up the Capitol buildings and these things that have already happened. Um, there's the conspiracy theorists that they're also fueling, and you can see it in the comments section of their trailer for their movie that will be released 2 weeks from now. But the top comment I see with 3.4 thousand up thumbs, keeping it in the top comment, says, more conditioning, because we're all stupid, of course. And that's a major part of conspiracy theories, is it's people really want to think that they have some inside information and that they're being lied to, and people think that they're stupid. The second top comment is Bob Marley would be furious knowing they used his song One Love for this garbage. Disgusting. It's the same song they used for I Am Legend as well. I noticed that, and both have sort of a virus involved with them. Um, yeah, there's another comment here. This is not about a virus. This is about control. And are we supposed to watch your movie locked up in our basement and pay for it with the digital money if we earn if we're good and obey your rules? Asking for a friend. This would be like releasing a 9/11 movie between the planes hitting and the towers collapsing. People need to ask themselves why they would even promote a movie like this right now. Fear. Don't let them control you. And the comment section gives me hope. People are awake and seeing clearly. And they've literally been throwing their plans right in our faces. Most of society is too far brainwashed to see what's happening. This is the irresponsibility of making this film. This comment section right here. They're a magnet for this type of thought of Hollywood does program conditioning. And I might be alone in my seeing the conspiracy theorists grabbing a hold of this movie right now, but mark my words, 2 weeks from now, when they start throwing out commercials on YouTube for the movie, like video on demand today, there's going to be a little spike in this sort of thought about that movie. I can see it a mile away, and yeah. I think that they should have been able to predict this sort of reaction. That's where my feelings are on this. The irresponsibility of it is like it's so easy to see how this would be the reaction that you're stoking. Go ahead and read down the comment section of the trailer yourself. I'll link the trailer in the description here so you can see these comments, and then you'll see what I mean. It's just a wall of conspiracy theory.